What's up, everybody? The Cavs are back. Justin.gov is here. Steve is here. How we doing, fellas?
Pretty fucking good. Pretty good. Productive day. I'm feeling good.
Look at that. Look at that. What about you, Justin? What's going on?
Yo, we out here chilling, man. You know, trying to. I got this nice bowl of salad right here, trying to reintroduce my body to vegetables and fruit after Thanksgiving dinner. Well, your boy does not eat that much meat anymore, and then this week has been wild. So, shout out to everybody else trying to get their life right back together.
Yeah.
I think that's some late 30s energy, man. Because today. Well, I'm telling you, you might be mid 30s. That is late 30s energy.
Damn.
because the first thing I did, not only was it the first thing I did today, but the entire drive back from Portland, Maine yesterday, I sat in the car being like, you know what? I think it's time to get into some intermittent fasting. I think I watched Chris Hemsworth in a documentary. Maybe I need to channel my Hemsworth. I went out and I bought a bunch of greens today too. So I am also on that salad kick. So welcome to your late 30s, Justin.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie, Mike Z. If you told me that you ran track right now, I would believe it.
I did. No,
you look healthy though. You know what I'm saying? You don't look like someone that should be like, I gotta eat one meal at 8 p.m. You feel what I mean? Like I gotta eat one meal at 8 p.m., but I'm not doing that. You dig what I'm saying?
I like leaned into, I mean, like there's been, studies on this, but basically the pandemic taught me how to like drink regularly. Like, so I don't get wild anymore, but I'm just like consistent. and so that is catching up in a faster rate where you can see it a little bit. I'm like, I gotta get, if I'm gonna continue down this path, I gotta do some other stuff. I have to eat some lettuce. I've got to run around a little bit more. So that's where I'm at.
Hey man, any of the lights, and the sponsor is Pedialyte, Gator Light. I don't know. I saw Electrolyte. I saw some random other light stuff that I bought.
Electrolyte is not the way. I know what he's talking about though. That shit is
Electrolyte. That's it. Look, the name is wild, but I had a lot of that when I was in Mexico, and it's apparently popping in Europe.
Now, boys, I got a question. I don't know if it's because I smoke too much weed, but they used to show basketball games on Thanksgiving, or am I wilding?
Wilding. I don't think
so. I'm just what? You're telling me THC just made me make some shit up right now.
So they used to like aggressively show basketball games the night before Thanksgiving and the night after Thanksgiving, and then nobody played. But so like everybody plays Wednesday, everybody plays Friday, but nobody plays Thursday.
Okay, I'm bugging.
This is the 12th consecutive year, according to sportingnews.com.
Okay, that's about right. I
thought Justin was making it sound like he's like, I don't know what we're going to talk about. I'm not prepared. And then you just referenced sportingnews.com.
Hey, baby. That Google magic is still popping.
Not sporting.
That was fast, though. Like, that was prepared. No, I would have been nice at, like, I always confuse with Christmas, too. Because, like, Christmas basketball, I would take Christmas basketball over Thanksgiving football.
Of course.
Yeah.
But this year, too, with the World Cup, there's just a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. Have you guys gotten into the World Cup?
Family, the times the games are played, no, sir. I got a full-time job. 5 a.m., my G, I'm asleep. What? 2 p.m., I'm getting this bread. Y'all got me fucked up.
Hey, I have it on in the background, and every time there's a goal, I'm not watching. Whenever I'm watching, I'm just watching regular soccer or sport. I do not play or watch. And every time I turn around, it's like, Ronaldo with the header. Like, God damn it.
I'm not gonna let I feel like I'm pretty basic in the sense that I do get really into it. And I think it's because it's the only time it feels okay to just like root for my country.
Come on, bro. Yo, he said it's okay to root for United States in football, bro.
I know,
not basketball.
No, I gotta agree with him because like you have to watch the coverage and it's like, oh, America, the champs, and like you step away from being a U.S. citizen, like this team is trash and they go win. And it's like, the only sport.
And when you talk about U.S. basketball, like you're watching U.S. basketball being like the only outcome that's surprising is disappointment. right? Like if they don't win, it's a bummer. Like I know we're bad. We watched that England game, and it's like we have no business playing against England. There's like I'm angry about it too. Like I'm like fuck England.
Yo,
Let's do it again. Let's do it to them again.
Yo, before we talk about basketball, I just want to say Cristiano Ronaldo is insane. And I don't mean on the pitch. I mean, he needs to get in a shrink office because what he did with Piers Morgan is probably, I would say, the most disrespectful thing I've seen in sports history. Like, for real. Because imagine if you worked at Chick-fil-A, dog, and then you got on an Instagram Live on Chick-fil-A with another influencer, and you was like, yeah, man, this fucking fast food store is shitty. All the workers ain't shit. The manager's a bitch. Like, yo, he did that shit on national television, bro.
Dude, the only thing comparable is what Jimmy Butler did with like Rachel Nichols and in the Minnesota Timberwolves, where he like at a practice was like, I'm gonna ruin everyone on this team. And I know I'm going to do it because I set up an interview for the second it was over. Like, what was Rachel doing in Minnesota? Like, how, like, that was so calculated. And it's the same thing. It was funny, Steve. You shared it with us. I hadn't seen it. And then I went and looked at that. And I was like, oh, he decided he's done playing, probably not just for me. Like, Ronaldo right now is on the spot where he's like, all right, I'm just going to go to, like, Delaware, play for the MLS, and get over.
Yeah.
Like, that's essentially what he's doing.
You can make like 20 mil in the MLS.
Yeah.
I love
good.
I was just to say, I love the wild athlete interview that like the current state of media gives us. Just like somebody is getting to say their absolute most unhinged. Right?
Yeah. Did you guys see the Odell Beckham Jr. stuff yesterday?
Oh no, what happened? Bad?
So the only reason that it's like that I think it's interesting is because he like the first thing I saw was a tweet that was just like, never in my wildest dreams, like this, or like the craziest things. That's all he tweeted, right? And then nothing for like 6 hours. You don't hear anything for like 6 hours. And then all of a sudden there was like video of him. He just got removed from a plane. And he was saying he was sleeping. They were saying he was unconscious. He wouldn't leave the plane. But the thing that he fucked up is he made everyone deplane. Like that's, the second everyone else has to get off the plane, people are like, you know what? Fuck Odell. Like you can't mess with people flying. But yeah, so no one really knows what happened about it or anything. But that was like another, like a wild media thing where we're in this state where you like find out about it from Twitter before you actually have any knowledge. And then all of a sudden, like news breaks like 4 hours later. It's crazy.
Hey, bro, he not in no league, so I guess you can just do what you want.
Wait, he has no team?
He's getting like courted right now. So he like tore his ACL, and then so he was a free agent, and now he's just like waiting to go to a good team. But he's doing it right. He's like, I don't want to do preseason. I don't want to do the games that don't matter. I'll just sign on to a team that's gonna do good.
Yeah. He tore his ACL in the Super Bowl after scoring a touchdown. Like he straight up.
What?
Yeah.
And he gets to go be light skinned somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably his best talent. I don't know what position he playing up in the WR, QB, RB.
I'm surprised he ain't on a VH1 show yet.
Yo, don't disrespect him. Don't disrespect him, bro. He was a 99 in Madden. I don't know if he's still a 99 in Madden. So you can't be 99 in Madden on VH1, bro. That's some
you ready?
Shit.
You ready for this transition that might get me canceled?
Go ahead.
Speaking of light skin, should we talk about Tyrese Haliburton?
Bro, first of all, Haliburton looked just like the dude that played basketball in American Vandal 2, but he doing it in real life, bro.
Dude, that's a great comp. Bro? That is a great comp. Yes.
Yo, Haliburton is Indiana. I apologize. Y'all got somebody special on your hands. He is the truth. He is the truth.
Steve, I don't even know if you know this, but I labeled tonight's show. It says 89 Cavs. Steve loves Haliburton.
I do. I do. I love his game. I love his ugly jump shot, his handle, the way he drives to the lane, his dishing. He's making bums look fun.
He really is. I mean, like they got that rookie too, Benedict Mathurin, who has like an old English name, but they like the two of them. Like, both of those guys are, like, under 21, I think, right now. I forget how old Haliburton is, or maybe he is 21. but like that's like a young core. Also, like I know you guys said you've been. I feel like we do need to get into. Justin said something before we got on about how he doesn't like. This is the time where he doesn't watch basketball, and it made me want to do like a deep dive of when you do. Like when is the time to watch basketball? We should rank all the different times. But if we look at the standings right now, right? Like, hold on, I'm gonna pull this up right now, and I know listeners won't be able to see it, but goddamn, sorry. But like they're actually good right now. Like it's not just that they're playing well, or it's not that just like Haliburton's fun. They're like they would host a playoff series right now.
What
like
are they
are 4 seed, 11-8. They're the 4 seed.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, these
Right?
standings. If you just look at the standings, you were wondering, hey man, what happened? After 3.
Right?
You wonder what's going on in the league.
Yeah, you're like Celtics, okay, Bucks, fine. Yo, Cavs. The Cavs off to a good start, and then it's just like cocaine. Pacers? What?
Yeah, that's a little crazy. You know what's really crazy to me though, looking at this for real, is the Raptors 7th.
I know.
Like they have so many fucking big ass wing players for like defense, and these motherfuckers is getting rocked. Like this shit is crazy.
Well,
But Siakam is injured though, right? I'm bugging.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they've been super unlucky. Siakam actually is back tonight. Scotty Barnes missed some time. He's back. Fred Van Fleet missed some time. So like everybody's been missing time. You know what is wild though too, and like we'll look at the West. Like the East is a little different because the Celtics and Bucks have like been legit good. But everybody like 11-8, 11-9, 11-9, 10-9, 10-10, 10, 10-10, 10-11, 10. Like everybody's so jammed up. When you look at the West though, look at this shit. 3.5 games, 1st to 10th. Like that's wild. 1st to 10th. The Lakers are 5.5 out of 1st.
Just one good month, man.
That's one good month, man.
It's crazy.
It's like it makes sense though. Like there's no runaway team. The Suns are the best, and they're not even blowing anything out of the water. They're just consistently good.
You're right. And they've had some weird shit too with Chris Paul, right? Like Chris Paul's missed a bunch of games. They got that Cam Johnson's hurt too. But look at those Nuggets though, Steve. Anything you need to talk about with Jokic? How
the season is not over. It's very early. And things might change. John Morant's looking pretty good if he's healthy. Desmond Bain needs to come back. Those two dudes, they're some bad boys.
The Grizz have been unhealthy as well because like Bain is out. Jaren Jackson just came back.
I feel like he's always hurt.
I know he
is always hurt.
That shit is ridiculous, bro.
Honestly, they can win without him. They may have to get him on the Kawhi schedule. He plays sometimes.
Kawhi need to just stop. Kawhi,
it's weird, right?
We just need Kawhi to just retire and then go holler at January Jones because this shit's getting ridiculous. Because now we know his whole mind was in getting bread because you're not trying to play basketball, bro. You can't be this hurt, bro. This shit is impossible.
Either he has like a true certain amount of minutes on that knee and they know it and they're optimizing, or you're right. They're like, hey, Kawhi, you like 30. You got one big contract coming. Let's make sure you stay healthy for that. Another Supermax.
Is Kawhi going after January Jones? Did I miss that?
So in the pandemic, I guess I don't know what January Jones be drinking, smoking. I don't know if she's calling up the motherfuckers at Mad Men and they doing acid. I don't know what she was thinking, but she put while they was in the bubble some like video like, oh my god, I love Kawhi Leonard. He's so beautiful. And I'm like, yo, shorty, if you just Googled his name, you're gonna see he got a wife and kids. But she was like, I don't care. So then I'm thinking it's just a bubble. Family. Like, whenever Kawhi came back, the first game he started, she was at the fucking Clippers game like, I love him. Like, yo.
No way.
No, Google it, bro. I swear to my mom.
Okay.
Jones got a chill. Jerry Jones season is bad, though. 42? Oh, God bless her heart, boy.
Man. Shut up, Madman.
That is so random, too. But I remember that happening. And Jerry Jones was like, yeah.
Man, shout out my son.
Pandemic changed some people.
But hold on, real quick. Did we ever talk about? You were talking about the Pacers. Did we ever talk about Miles Turner going on Woj's spot and then talk about, hey man, if I was the Lakers, because Woj asked him, like, what do you have you heard the Lakers rumors? He's like, yeah, if I was the Lakers, I would really seriously consider like having a big man who can kind of stretch the floor. He, truly just advertising himself.
It reminded me of like a job interview when someone asks like your weak, you're like, what do you think your greatest weakness is? And it's like, sometimes I try too hard.
Yeah.
Also, what is Woj doing asking that question?
Man,
Like-
he doing the same shit JJ Redick be doing. The first question JJ Redick would do. So a lot of people said you're bad at basketball, but you signed a major contract. What do you think about that? Like, of course that shit hurts, bro. Why
But
you
no,
asking that?
he'll always be like, look, I'm not saying that. Look,
Yeah. I don't know if you check NBA Twitter, but they're saying you're dog shit at basketball. Like, what the fuck, bro?
I think like I was holding on for a long time. I don't know if because I used to like Woj when he was at Yahoo, where I was like, I'm a Woj guy. I'm not a Shams guy, right? Shams too young. He's probably cutting deals with people. I don't like it. I'm full on Shams now. Like I'm out on Woj. I am out on Woj. Ever since he did that shit with Ime when he put his face on the graphic. Then he was like, breaking news, Ime suspended for a year, and then Woj's you know what it is? That's like the worst fucking version. This is inside baseball. This is the worst version of those Instagram posts where people are like, it's like the hottest photo they've ever taken. And it's like, here are the 3 open mics I'm hitting this week.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. That's crazy. That's a mad thing. But the side note is, I don't know if y'all know this, but Woj is with the feds. He's dead ass with the feds. Like him, Nardwuar, they with the feds. I don't know if y'all know this. Woj is the reason why Chris Paul never played with Kobe. Real shit.
Oh, really?
He's with the feds. He's with the bro. Y'all think I'm fronting, bro. I know y'all think Steve be joking and giggling and he's doing this, bro. I know ball, bro. He with the feds, bro.
Hey, we need an Illuminati transition. We need Pyramid to pop up.
Because he wasn't supposed to know that information, bro. He wasn't supposed to know that information, bro.
Oh man,
no, I remember actually. You know, since we got. Hey, since we got on the Woj, like I remember when I started not like I've recognized like Woj or somebody like is around like the LeBron stuff. I think it was the decision or whatever. And he started writing these like opinion articles about LeBron, and it was just straight up because Clutch wouldn't tell him stuff.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, LeBron's making a bad choice," blah blah blah, and then he like read another tweet from a reporter. It's like, "Yeah, the Clutch won't communicate with Woj." She was like, "Oh, come on, dog."
That's what's so fucked about it is that like all of the like, and Shams does this too. Like if he's got like whoever he's in bed with, like that's the information that gets out. So there's like no real reporting. It's just like the Ime thing is a perfect example of that. Like Woj is close, or maybe not. Maybe the Nets was a better example, but I think in the Ime too, Woj was like closer with one side of it. So he was like, yeah, like consensual relationship, whatever. Like the way that it gets reported is skewed based on their relationships, which I mean, I guess is like any industry. And for whatever reason, I think basketball should be different. But yeah, the Woj stuff is wild. The Woj stuff is wild.
Now,
I still can't get over the face on the graphics.
It's one of the wildest moves.
He's
really
disrespectful. He's disrespectful that. But I got a question for you guys. Now, last year they had a stinker, a very stinker, when they gave the MIP Most Improved Award to my man John Morant, which don't make no fucking sense.
It was so dumb. That was so dumb.
Now, this year though, I feel like this might be the year of the Most Improved Player. Because so many people have just elevated their game. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we got my man SGA bugging in OKC. Bugging. Then we got Haliburton bugging in Indiana. Then I still can't say his name. What's the dude on the Jazz? Because he is balling.
Lowry
Marketing.
Oh my day. Fadeaways, one-legged jumpers, blocking shots. I'm like, yo, I didn't even see him play when he was on Cleveland. So I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Someone in our chat calls him Lowry Bird.
Oh yeah, Lowry Bird. That's not. By the way, that's a common thing on the internet. Lowry
That's
Bird
great.
is common.
That's A+. Yeah. Oh wait. Also, yeah. Jump shoot. We got Bull.
He's bugging.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how did I forget?
Thank you. I think the award is designed for people like Bull. Bull will never win it.
No. Yeah. It's 100% a dude who was like, "Oh, this is fun. He's related to Manute Bol."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess he'll be injured and never play. Then you look at it like, oh, he's putting up like 20 and 13 in like 4 straight games. What's happening?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me, bro.
And like the Nuggets couldn't find a spot for him. Like he couldn't play. He was on Denver for like 3 years. And then he came to Celtics for like a week, and they were like, he's broken. There's no way. And now he's balling with the Magic. Yeah, I don't know. Like SGA, he's averaging 30 points a game.
That's crazy. I don't think I think
without
SGA
shooting
should. Yeah, I mean, he probably get it. I think SGA getting the MIP is the same problem with John Morant. He's an MVP candidate. Like, I guess you get the award, but like, if you're in the MVP candidate status, it feels weird to also get MIP.
I know the one difference though, right, with that, because I like mostly agree, but the one difference with SGA is he's like never been an all-star. He's like never been good like this. Mainly because in February the Thunder are like, hey man, your ankle's bothering you. I need you to stay. But yeah, he's crazy. But I agree with you. I think like if you were in the MVP conversation, that's like if you get one MVP vote, you're eliminated from most improved player.
I like that.
Justin really said it. I just rephrased
I fuck with that, bro. I fuck with that.
So you think Haliburton then? It's like should be Haliburton?
If I'm gonna give it to somebody, I might have to do some bullshit. Like if I'm voting, it might be like who got the best record or the best numbers at the end of the season. But if you're talking about right now, who I enjoy watching the most, I'm gonna say it's gonna be shocking. I'm gonna say Haliburton though. I think his game is clean. I think anytime someone got a weird jumper, but that shit is water, it's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying?
You get an extra point for having an ugly jumper.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Like LaMelo, jumper crazy. But you're not doing what my man Haliburton doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like
this, like who's got an uglier jumper than Haliburton right now?
Have you seen LaMelo's jumper live, bro?
I mean, LaMelo's is broken. LaMelo's
did he fix it a little?
That shit is still ugly as fuck, bro. His shot is ugly. I'm trying to think who else is in the NBA with like a dumbass shot. I mean,
that's like also good, right? Because there's this Justin, you might know this guy. Remember Saban Lee?
Yeah.
He's got one of the grossest jumpers. The only reason I know that he's played for the Pistons, but I saw him at Summer League, and his jumper, he had like a Charles Barkley type golf swing, just like shooting basketballs. It was tough. It was tough.
Nah, I just know Sean Marion in the Hall of Fame for ugly jumping, bro. But he did that shit on purpose. There's no way that shit is really helpful, bro. You just wanted that jump shot. Like, you know what I'm saying, though?
No, I agree with you. Also, Stubbs keeping us up to date.
Yeah, keeping us.
Kristaps Porzingis, 6 threes at half.
What? Porzingis got 6 threes at half?
29 points. But to be fair, who is he playing?
Is it Rudy Gobert?
Yep.
Hey,
we didn't talk about that. Let's talk about Minnesota.
Can we talk about how bad the Timberwolves?
Yo, hold on. Talk about. Let me tell you something about Minnesota, bro. That trade is a stinker, boy. Why did they ever think we got one of the most softest centers ever? Let's just get another soft center because that's really gonna help us, bro. What?
It is so bad. I'm actually trying to look up a video right now of like a Cat and Rudy pick and roll. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
That gotta be disgusting.
While you look for that, remember when Anthony Edwards, they asked him why he wasn't dunking? He was like, "Yeah, there's no room. There's just 2 big dudes down there the whole time. I can't get to the lane." Like, goddamn.
It's so bad. I can't find it.
Also, Steve's boy, D'Angelo Russell. People are just openly like, "We don't have a better option."
You know what's crazy? They don't. Hey, man. D'Angelo Russell, you was the man's, bro. I remember when I used to watch you for free because my job had the little box seats and you was balling that one year. But right now, you straight dog shit, my guy. And hey, it's nice in China. It's great in China, bro. Or acting class, bro. You good looking dude, bro. Grownish, blackish, mixish, whatever, black sitcom, you there, bro. What is he, 26, bro? Hey, what if he's the next Rick Fox? Y'all haven't thought about that shit? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Stop playing.
I'll be honest, I had not thought about if D-Lo was the next Rick Fox. I will say my favorite thing, so I do the morning show Monday through Friday, and we recap the action from the night before. And my favorite thing that happens is anytime I read Minnesota's game log, it's like D'Angelo Russell put up 20 and 10. in a loss. Like he's never had a good game for them in a W. Like whenever they do well, it's like, D'Lo got foul trouble or like 4 for 12 shooting. Whenever it's like, wow, he had 20 and 10 with like 5 rebounds, it's like, oh, they lost by 12. Like they for whatever reason, they just can't win. But that trade for Rudy has to go down as like one of the worst trades ever, right?
100%.
Like
100%.
Like, and it's only going to get worse. Like this is supposed to be the time where it like pays off for 4 years from now. And it just looks so bad.
What was the trade again? They got like 4 picks in.
Oh, $1 million. It was
in like Vanderbilt, or Vanderbilt went somewhere else.
Vanderbilt. Hold on, I'll pull it up. Rudy Gobert trade details. Let's go.
It's why we're calling it pick heavy trade bad. Like
I know.
Into the season.
Dude, oh my God.
The players haven't even turned into anything yet. We're just like
and it's so bad. Ready? Here we go. Timberwolves got Rudy Gobert. Jazz get Malik Beasley, Pat Beverly, Leonardo Balmaro, Walker Kessler, which is the rookie, Vanderbilt, 2023 first round pick, unprotected, 2025 first round unprotected, 2027 first round unprotected, 2029 top 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 first round picks and 11 guys or whatever it was. I mean, for fucking Rudy Gobert.
Hey man, hey Danny Ainge, you good at your job, dog. Shout out Danny Ainge because you done gave them motherfucking straight trash.
Listen, I think the most disappointing part of it is it seems to have taken the joy of Anthony Edwards away from us, because now this is it's a team again that's just like, oh, it's the Timberwolves instead of like, oh shit, this is fun. Like last year, fun. This year,
it's a bummer.
Yeah, I can tell you where it went all downhill though. Everything was all cute and peachy, and we was like, oh my God, Anthony Edwards is so charming, and Cat is less annoying, and D'Angelo's looking okay. Wrong. Devin Booker bangs it over D'Angelo's head and said, hold that shit, boy. Hold that shit, boy. Friendship is gone, bro. Friendship, now I don't know who my friend is. Cat don't want to answer my text messages. Anthony Ian at Popeyes without me. Whole shit exploded, bro.
No,
you gotta say fuck Devin Booker. That's what I gotta say.
I agree, though, man. You're right, Justin. Like they took the fun right out of that team. Like that squad is no longer fun. Like this past year of the playoffs, they're going up with the Grizz, like you guys were saying, and we're like, oh shit, maybe they're gonna get past the Grizzlies. And now you got Pat Beverly ripping his shirt off, like jumping on the scorers table, and now it's just sad. It's just sad. Speaking of, I wanted to do, there's 2 other things I wanted to talk about while we're on this topic. One was like another bad trade, and then I got to flag the other thing so I don't forget. This is, speaking of bad trades, we were talking about SGA's like most improved, right? So just a reminder of what this Clippers deal was. Paul George from OKC for Danilo Gallinari, SGA, and I thought I had all the draft picks. Oh, here we go. LA's unprotected first round picks in 2022, 2024, 2026, along with the 2021 unprotected and 2023 protected. Like all those picks. And then like right now, straight up, who would you take, SGA or Paul George?
You know, it was the move at the time, dog. It made sense.
I know.
It made sense, and then they just couldn't get over the hump. Yeah. They only really got close once, actually. So, which is the more disappointing thing about the Clippers, right? They only got Western Conference Finals once.
Yeah. And what they needed to get to the Western Conference Finals was to be lined up against the Jazz. Like they needed to get him there. Yeah, that was a wild one. The other thing, speaking of wild, did you guys see the DeJounte Murray and Trae Young shit from this weekend?
Ooh, no, what happened?
All right, so they played the Rockets this weekend. I'm going to pull up some more footage. They played the Rockets this weekend, and, like, the Rockets aren't good. Rockets are trying to lose games. Like, they're going out of their way to lose games. And do you remember over the summer where DeJounte Murray was kind of wilding out on Paolo Banchero?
Yeah, absolutely. Never forget.
All right, let me see. I want to try to find the shorts version of this so that we don't have to watch, like, a 3-minute video on YouTube here. Here we go. I think this is it. Yeah, from 2 days ago. So let's get this up here. I don't think it's going to have the audio, but we should still be able to see the video. All right, so this is DeJounte and Jabari Smith. Wait, are they not going to show the whole thing? Oh my God, there's.
Oh my.
So this they were going after it a little bit, but we need to see. There was a 3-pointer that DeJounte took. He hit the 3. Come on. See, there we go. Looking for. Okay,
far as
we're not
hell
gonna,
away doing the small thing.
I know. And hold on, we gotta get the right one here because here it is. Here it is. This isn't a real life basketball game.
Oh no!
Nah, we gotta.
What's going on with my man?
All right, can I tell you? Can I tell you?
Man's head like a kitten. What?
Can I tell you? So you see that, right?
Oh, that's what started it?
The Hawks lost the game.
Yo,
I love it. You know what? I love that the Hawks are just like, yeah, we're not likable.
you like that though? Fuck the Hawks, bro.
They're just gonna look. You already got Trae Young. It's like, why not? Let's just. It's a dickhead tag team, man. It's kind of like This is our modern. I don't know, Mahorn and Lambier. That's a wild comparison. That doesn't make any sense.
That is a
That doesn't
wild.
make any sense. Don't clip that. Delete this from that.
Yo, we gotta drop in this episode. We gotta save the space, bro.
Hey, Mahorn and Lambier for a little.
Detroit basketball.
Incredible.
Don't hurt me like that in our time of mourning.
But truly, like, it makes me think, and then I'm immediately going to counter this argument. It makes me think that San Antonio has just like everything on such lockdown that they can like they run a tight ship. But then you see like the second DeJounte leaves, he's throwing basketballs at Paulo in a pro-am game, and then he's tapping up like rookies. Like they were, it's one thing if they were going up against Giannis, right? And it's a close game, it's a fourth quarter, shit's getting weird, tempers are high. They're playing a team that is trying to lose, right? And then they lose that game. You can't do that. That's wild. And I was like DeJounte Murray's stan. I feel like I'm like slowly selling my DeJounte Murray stock.
Yeah, man, it's not looking good for him. He been bugging. I don't know if it's the light skinness. If people was telling him he ain't shit in Seattle, I don't know what's going on in his mind. But he might be suffering the same issues Cristiano Ronaldo. You feel me?
21-6-6 though.
21-6-6.
21-6-7. Excuse me, I'm rounding up, but 21-6-7. Did I do?
He's doing pretty good.
No, I mean,
That's
both
nice.
him and Trae Young are like putting up real numbers. That was the thing about that game. I think in that specific game, Trae Young scored 44, Trae Young had 38, and they still somehow lost to Houston.
Yeah. The Hawks always feel like they should be better.
Yeah.
Like whatever, John Collins seems to give them enough to get paid and then just not be, he never turns that corner.
John Collins, who's been on the trade block for like 14 years.
Yeah. And they had all that youth, and then now it's just kind of like gone Hunter.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
They got that rookie from Duke. What's it? AJ Griffin, I think his name is. He's been kind of like he's been a little bit nice, but like almost because John Collins has sucked. They've like needed AJ Griffin to be good. But it's weird. I just couldn't when I like was watching the highlights of that. I just was like, I don't think I've ever seen someone tap somebody on the head. And it wasn't after a dunk. You know what I mean? It wasn't like he came up, dunked on him, and then was like, that was a 3-pointer, man. Like fucking Austin Rivers hits threes regularly. Like, come on.
Man, we're gonna pray for the Hawks. We're gonna pray for them.
Oh man. Austin Rivers, by the way, who's starting tonight for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Are you dead serious? At the point or at the two?
I think at the two. I think actually I don't know. He might have been at the one. Man, if Austin Rivers is the one, what the fuck
it hasn't. Well, the way they list, I don't know how they list these, but I mean Edwards is probably playing the 3 defensively at least. So
yeah, that would make sense.
You know,
Gobert.
Go.
I would say Gobert, Towns, Russell, Rivers, And Anthony Edwards
Russell
is a nasty lineup. That's a nasty side lineup.
Yeah,
that's when you do like the fantasy draft, but don't pay attention to positions. So you just got dudes out there.
Yeah, it's like yeah. What if we went Cat, Rudy, Jokic, like first 3 picks? You can.
Oh man, I read a mad thing. I was on like a trolley going back to my apartment. And I read there are teams interested in Carmelo Anthony. I said, family, why? Why would you need that right now? At this point of the season.
I can't even think what team would need Carmelo right now.
That's Chicago.
Chicago?
Yeah,
Chicago is fucked right now, though. Chicago is in like really bad shape because that's another team. They don't have their first round pick right now. They're for again right now. Would you take Nikola Vucevic or Wendell Carter Jr.? Right, like it's close. You might still take Vooch, but it's close, right?
Yeah, it's close.
The Magic got Vooch, Franz Wagner. And then another fucking pick. They've got another first round pick for Vooch. and the Bulls were like, dude, we need to roll out Levine, Vooch, and DeRozan. Like we need to. We need to.
Nah, man.
Look, if I'm Carmelo, and this is for I don't care what teams are interested. How I'm choosing is based on the map. You close to coast, baby? Hell yeah. Miami, let's do it. Can't go to the Lakers anymore, go to the Clippers. He needs to be in a retirement zone. Maybe, you know what? It's madness here. Pull up to the Nets. Have somebody for Kyrie to have conversations with in the locker room.
Oh my God, what are you saying? What are you saying about Carmelo Anthony, my man?
I'm not saying Carmelo's like that. But I'm just saying, I bet Carmelo can have good conversations with Kyrie.
Guys, you know what I realized? I realized I got too much hate in my heart. I recently brought 2K23 because it was half off.
Oh, wait, where you gonna half off?
Black Friday, bro. You should get half off. I started playing it, and I was passing by the Nets, and I seen Kyrie Irving's like an 87, and I said, thank the fucking Lord they lowered this shit because it's crazy. And I'm like, damn, I can't hate this one man this much. Why do I hate this brother this much? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if we have to like really go into the Kyrie stuff, but can we talk about one thing with it though? Isaiah Thomas is no longer on Twitter because of Kyrie, and I think that is one of the funnier things. Not my height, Isaiah. Well, I guess they're both my height, but Detroit Pistons Isaiah Thomas, not Boston Celtics Isaiah Thomas.
What happened?
Well, it was just like when everything happened outside Barclays, where the people like Kyrie's first game, and the group was out there supporting him, and like Jaylen Brown did it too. He like quote tweeted the video, and it was like energy, and then Isaiah Thomas. I forget what he quote tweeted, and like. Just again, it's just people like snap reacting to something. It's like, oh, good, glad to see he's getting support. And they're like, yeah, but they're also handing out some literature that's like pretty fucked up. And so like Jaylen Brown, he tweets like, listen, I did my homework now. I realized what I said. I shouldn't have done that. Blah blah blah. Isaiah Thomas was like, nah, deactivate. I'm out. He's like, I'm just not dealing with this anymore. I'm gonna go on NBA TV a couple nights a week. I'm not gonna deal with Twitter.
Yeah. Also, what? I mean, do you really want to know what Isaiah Thomas thinks about the course? No, I've been on this. Dog. Isaiah Thomas is official. Isaiah Thomas is a vice lord. That's like part of his shit, dog. Isaiah's official.
That's a fact.
Isaiah's official in Chicago. I have no beef with him, by the way. Shout out to the legendary Detroit Piston. Fuck John Stockton. Fuck Michael Jordan. 92-3 team.
All right.
I'm just
Go ahead.
saying what he has to say about, the Kyrie stuff. I can imagine. I don't need to hear it.
I just love that this is what got him. Like everything else up until now was fine.
He has every scandal you can imagine.
He's like a Rolodex of fuck ups, and they still roll him out on TV. And the other thing, he's not good on TV, right? Like he's not good. Like there's nothing about him that's engaging except for that he talks a little bit more quietly than everybody else, so you feel like you have to listen better. Like you have to lean in a little bit more. He's not good, but we still roll him out there. And I just love that this was like, nah, we're deleting Twitter. Also, you needed to take a bigger pause between fuck John Stockton and fuck Michael Jordan. There needed to be more space between those two.
It was beef in the same era. All right, I'm just saying it from the context of Isaiah praise.
Before we get into the best parts of the season, I had an epiphany. I'm like, I might like basketball too much because I had a dream. I was a ball boy for the Sacramento Kings. And in this dream, the real shit, the coach of the Kings was none other than, yes, M.A. You know, my guy came back and made the Kings nice. And I woke up like, what if that's the key for
Wait, who?
The dude for the Celtics.
Ime Udoka.
Yo, bro. I swear to God, no bullshit. They was like second place. Like over the Nuggets, bro. And I'm like, I woke up like, yo, what if that's the key? Then I'm like, yo, why would that ever be the key? Why am I dreaming of this shit?
I will say, if there was ever an organization that you could get away with what Ime was putting out there, it is Sacramento.
Damn. I mean, what was? I don't want to take this away from Sacramento too much, but like. What did Ime do, dog? The Celtics.
No. Oh my goodness!
No. As a coach.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was like, my next sentence was about to be the Celtics are 16-4 with the best offense in the league. I'm not defending that other shit.
I thought we were about to go full screen Jalen Rose apology during the commercial.
Crazy, bro.
That was very funny. Just they cut back. My bad.
Where like, and it truly felt like he was being held hostage and like reading cue cards from that too.
He was definitely looking right here. I'm sorry for the comments that I made. I've been learned and I know better now. Thank you.
It was so when it happened, I tweeted out, I was like looking forward to his apology tomorrow during the get up or whatever. And it wasn't even tomorrow. It was like 25 minutes later. I love that ESPN was like, not today. Like, we need to fix this now.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was wild. No, but dude, the Kings are like good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's crazy. The Kings are good, man. Also, yeah, Kung City put in the chat, he said Beam Dream. Well, how do we feel about that? So I don't know if you guys have seen this. Every time they win on top of their stadium, they shoot out like a purple laser into the sky. It's like a purple beam that goes up after every W.
I love that.
Right?
Yeah.
Why not?
Exactly. I'm saying, like, why not?
We do fireworks for baseball games like in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
Why not put a beam up? It's fun.
But Mike, you know why the Kings are doing well though, right?
I'm ready for it though.
You know, Saboner! Come on, boy. Big piece over there. Big piece.
Dude, him and Fox have been legit good. Wait, but what do we think now? Like we're, I don't know, like 8 months out from that trade. Like Haliburton just absolutely balling. And then you've got, and Buddy Hield's been fine too. But like Sabonis for the Kings, is just like everybody happy from that deal?
I would say so, yeah. I would say so.
Yeah, if you're picking Fox over him, yeah, Fox is balling. I mean, he's probably playing better than he was last year. So it's got a solid. Plus, you made room in the rotation because then you got like, Malik Monk. You also got, Matthew Dellavedova coming off the bench, as point guard. So
I had
championship NBA Finals experience, man.
Someone's cashing a bet right now. Like, were the 89 Cavs going to mention Matthew Dellavedova?
I straight up had to look at the roster, and I was like, I saw Matthew Dellavedova and Alex Len, and I was like, damn, they still in the league.
I had no idea Alex Len was still on that team. I don't think there's no way he's playing because they still have like Rashawn Holmes, who I like that they don't play. Like, they don't even play him. Wait, Stubbs, I'm sharing this only because I don't, as speaking from a white family, I've never heard of this. Went to a Thanksgiving dinner. They had oyster stuffing. What?
Hey, brother, what is that?
First of all, why would you want to eat? You gotta like, that shit look nasty, Ian. Why would anyone eat an oyster, bro?
That's
Okay,
I don't
I'll
wanna
defend.
do it.
oysters. Just
I'll-
not stuffing.
I'll defend oysters. It's like as an appetizer, like it's fun
Mm-hmm.
on the shell. Like you get some fresh ones, or you like a little saltiness, get some horseradish.
Yeah.
some lemon juice.
Horseradish?
Yes.
Yeah,
Nah, give me calamari, bro. I'm not trying to eat something. Just
that's fair. You know what? That is fair. It is a wild mouthfeel. If you don't fuck with that, I get it. Oyster stuffing,
that's different.
yeah.
I like that take of like pick one. Either let me eat it or let me drink it. Like, don't confuse me.
That's why I don't do like, was it chia seed pudding? I don't want pudding that's heavy like that. I just you feel me? But also, what if his family wasn't that white? What if they weren't top near Caucasian? What if they was just getting chefy with it? What if they thought that was lit?
That's a good counter. Maybe they just were getting
I don't
chefy
know.
with
Look,
it.
as somebody with a New York Times cooking subscription, Lucy Buffet's oyster dressing is on here and it has 5 stars.
You see what they just got
800 ratings. So
chefy with it.
Maybe we need like an 89 Cavs like seafood outing or something. I don't know. Is that what?
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm 100% with that. I'm talking tower. We need a tower.
Yes.
I got a spot.
I'm with it.
All right, I'm down. I also think, I mean, that we can do this offline too. I do think we need to figure out like a Sixers game that we're going to soon. I think we need to make a Philly trip too.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The Sixers arena is a mall, boy. It's a mall. I went in there stone out of my mind, and I'm like, this shit is. First of all, when you sit, bro, you order your food and alcohol from the chair.
Okay.
Oh, really? That's not just
you
like
don't go,
fancy
you don't
seats?
go, bro. You don't know. Come on, fancy seats, bro. Come on. I don't got bread like that. You feel me? I got bread, but not bread like that. But you put your order through your phone. You scan it through your phone, and they'll bring you like chicken sandwich, donuts, beer to you.
Wow.
Bro, yes, bro, it's popping. And then when the game is done, if they win, there's like a marching band in the fucking arena, bro. It's fire, bro. This shit is amazing. And it was like I got like pretty decent seats for like. With like $90. It's fun. Let me know because I'm down.
Yeah, I think we got to do that. I think we got to do that. My brother lives like right outside Philly now too, so I think we got to make it happen.
Sweet. Hey, let's do it. Oh, let's real quick. It's funny we talking about Philly. Like Embiid at one point almost put up 60. He's averaging like 32 and 10, right? 32, 10 and 5. And they're like 500.
Well, what's wild though, what's wild is he missed like the last couple of games and they've been without Embiid, Harden, and Maxey, and they just keep winning.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've seen them live, and besides, what's my man's name? Neg? Is that his name?
Georges Niang?
Yeah. Besides him, I can't. Oh, Shake. No disrespect to Shake.
Dude,
and my
Shake scored. Played 2 games this weekend. Totaled like 55 points.
Shout out Shake.
Shake has 19 through 3 right now.
That's crazy.
That's nuts. But my man, what's my man's name? Tobias. Come on, I can't forget my Long Island. But when the other dudes play, I'm like, yo, who are these people?
Tobias is like I give Josh Richardson a lot of shit. Like no one's made more with like 6 good games. Like Tobias has that Tobias has made a ton of money for doing like okay,
I'm gonna come clean with you. I think he made that money because he wasn't a headache to deal with. If Jimmy Butler wasn't a headache, he probably still would have been in Philly. But he was over here being Jimmy Butler. Now he's fucking taking L's in South Beach.
Hey, I mean, there's the thing to be said. If somebody who's professional comes in, gives you 18 and 6, and he's like best friends with Boban, who everybody loves, so he must be a decent dude.
Must be a good guy.
Yeah.
He's not tweeting links to videos.
Oh my god.
Bro, we gotta. I don't know how do you figure this out, but there's 100% gotta be a way to people who figure out people who got big contracts and stayed in the league straight off of just like vibes.
Brian Scalabrine.
Oh my days. Yes.
Chicago Bulls paid him like $40 million for being like a good guy.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'd do it for less. I'm a great I was born to be on like the Butler bench waving a towel around, you know?
I'm not going to say this person got paid though, but these 2 individuals that I'm going to name should have never been to the NBA for as long as they've been. That's Damian Jones. Jones has been on 13 fucking teams. His shot wasn't that water. And Sasha Vujacic, How the fuck Sasha Vujacic been in the league for like 8 years, bro?
I saw him on Instagram. He's got like a winery now or something.
Of course he does.
Goddamn well, yeah. That's right, bro. Invest in money because you was not balling like that in New Jersey or LA, bro. That's nuts.
We should do that for our next show. We should do like best vibe contracts. Like who got paid the most.
Oh, hey, wait, hold on. Our friend, I don't know, our friend. We probably never talked about this, but Kent Bazemore, absolutely.
Oh my god, how did I forget that?
But I think
he got paid, and it was just okay for the rest, which I love.
Yeah, but I almost think he went the other way where like you could start seeing people get annoyed with him. Like he was supposed to be the vibes guy, and LeBron was like, "Hey man, I'm not gonna shake your hand."
Nah,
there was a lot of that.
I had another pick I was gonna say, but we're gonna save it for the next.
No, come on, fire.
Yo, do y'all remember was it Meme Okur?
Mehmet Okur?
Yo, there's no reason he should have been on 3 teams, bro. Yo, that shit is crazy.
Hey, all right. As someone who watched a lot, the most Okur here. All right, baller.
Oh, you're giving us
bro.
NBA champion with the Detroit Pistons. All right.
You know he was sweat. You know he was.
No. He had the first couple seasons. He was balling. Oh yeah, Theo Pinson. That's another one. Like
that one is a little crazy. That one's
and he's not there yet. But in 10 years from now, it's Grant Williams. Grant Williams right now is doing no disrespect to my Twitter follower, Grant Williams, but 10 years from now, that's Grant. Grant right now is doing good stuff. But like, will you see that like the Halloween where he came out as Batman for the press conference?
Yeah. And Jason Tatum was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
It was the best. That was the best that you could hear Tatum go, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like,
yo, bro, imagine you was walking down the street, right, Justin? He's walking down the street, a dude comes up to you like, "Yo, bro, I really fuck with your vibe," and he gives you a dap, and you go, "You're really bad at your profession, and you're only there because you're nice." That's literally what he just did, and he tried to like walk by it like it was normal. Oh man, God bless you, Mike. Don't ever change, man. Don't ever change, bro.
I said 10 years from now. I think he's doing good stuff right now. I'm just saying, what I'm saying is his personality is so good that someone's going to give him $5 million a year to just like hang out.
I feel you.
You know?
Yeah, I feel you.
I've been invited to plenty of comedy shows because of that.
What's your favorite portion of the season to watch? Because I know mine.
Ooh.
It's gotta be right before. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. If the first team is gonna be the first team by like a mile, or like the last team, you know they're gonna get 8th place, then I'm not gonna watch the end of the season. But if it's like a race for the 8th place or race for the play-in or whatever, I'm definitely watching the end of the season because I feel like that's when the dudes are like, all right, we're giving it all. But me personally, I think pre-All-Star game, like December, January, before the trade deadline, to me is the most exciting.
Yeah, that is a really good time when it's like everyone's still trying for the most part, except for like 4 teams.
Yep.
Some people might get moved. I like that. What about you, Justin? Since you like famously hate this part of the season.
Famously, it's just the holiday. With everything, the holidays, there's football. Just it's hard to watch early season basketball.
Yeah,
but I think my favorite parts are definitely right after Christmas, when it's just like people call it the unofficial start.
Yeah.
And then I actually like right after the trade deadline, where it's just kind of like we're in it or we're not. Right. And it's very clear who you don't need to be watching anymore, and clear who is fun to watch, because it's like, oh, we're 50 games in. The standings are pretty set and are like more or less static at that point. So you're just kind of like, oh, I can just watch the good teams play good games.
Yeah. I think that's those are good time windows. Right now till January, I think we're starting to find out if like Utah's been losing a couple of games, but they like lost to the Suns by 1. They lost to like the Warriors by like they've been playing very competitive games. I feel like right now we start learning like, okay, the Spurs actually suck. Like I know they won 6 of their first 10, but the Spurs suck and they're going to lose a bunch of games. But the Jazz were like, okay, are the Jazz real? Are the Celtics really going to be this good? Like in the next 2 weeks, we're going to find out if the Lakers like are 6 seed or are they on 12 seed? Like I feel like we start learning actual stuff in the next couple of months, like the next month or so. I love that.
Yeah. Hey, look, like just teams like that, like what? The Nets, they have 7 straight home games.
That's crazy.
Starting like with Orlando and then finishing in 2 weeks with Atlanta.
I was listening to the Hoop Collective podcast, is like ESPN with Brian Windhorst, and they were talking about how the Lakers have won 5 of their last 6, I think it was, and 3 were against the Spurs, and 1 was against the Thunder. It was like all shit teams, but like you hear 5 of your last 6, you're like, oh my god! And then he rattled off like the next 10 games they were gonna play, and they're like all on the road, and it's like Celtics, Bucks, like it's like all tough games. So like same thing.
Hey, but that this isn't a team we at one point we didn't think that was possible. Anthony Davis has been looking great. Lonnie Walker was getting front page of ESPN.com treatment about it. He had a story, a profile about how positive visualization and meditation has helped him. You should read it. It's actually pretty good.
There you go. Lonnie Walker. Not enough Lonnie Walker airtime. All right. Do we hit it? Do we have any like pickup stories that we missed that we normally do up top? Did we smash everything we need to hit?
I've been working so much. I have not gone to play no basketball, but I'm off this Wednesday. I might see if it's not too brick.
Yeah. Me either. I haven't played in a while. My goal was on my birthday, which is the 16th, was to try to do like what's his name? Marquise Johnson does like dunk on his birthday. I haven't dunked the basketball in a while, so I'm like wanted to see if I could get it. Instead of getting in shape, doing a little plyo. So at some point this week, I'm going to try to dunk a basketball. If you see it on the team hold or whatever, Twitter or my Twitter,
we'll get it happen.
If you don't, I missed and my knees hurt.
You got it though.
Ooh. We get breaking news. It looks like Karl Anthony Towns appeared to suffer a non-contact injury to his lower right leg, and it was while he was running. It looks like he grabbed the back of his knee. Oh man, it actually looks like he got. This is definitely like a tendon injury. It looks like he I feel bad now that we were just like making fun of him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
but it looks like he got shot.
Is that bad?
But like in the way that here we go.
I'm watching the same video, yeah.
So he's just like,
ooh,
yeah. That's no good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
yeah, that might be MCL or something.
Yeah, that's definitely. Also, you couldn't hear that, I don't think, because I didn't share the audio. But as I said, that's not good. The guy was like, "That's not good."
Yeah, we're gonna pray for Cat, man. But...
Yeah, I don't want to see him go like this. It's gonna make it hot if they go on a run after this, and not because of him, just because they don't have 2 centers.
Yeah,
I would love to. I'm excited for Twitter to find a way to blame Rudy for that. That's what I'm looking for.
I'm sure they already have that.
Yeah. All right.
Speaking of French big men, like we don't have to spend any time talking about it. But Cade shin is hurt. That means, baby, Wemby time. Let's go, Detroit.
Yo, Detroit is going out of their way. Like Ivy went down, Boyan went down, like everybody's gone down. So they are leaning in right now to the Wemby stakes.
I want to tell you the state of Detroit Pistons basketball is that the point differential in games got smaller once Alec Burks got healthy. He's instrumental to the team.
Burks is a bucket, man.
He is that. He truly is.
You know who could use the Burks right now is the Knicks, dude. The Knicks suck. They are just not fun. They are like one of the most. They are the Minnesota Timberwolves of the East. They've spent a ton of money, can't figure out how. Unlikable without Anthony Edwards, though.
Okay, I'm gonna be sincere, like so serious right now. I know I do a lot of bids and I say a lot of like dumb shit. Like I like my day job, I sincerely do. But if 1 year you're like, yo, Steve, just be the GM of the Knicks, I could probably do the same exact thing that their GM is doing.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind fucking up a franchise. Just so the Knicks know, like you could call me, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, they have a point guard now.
Stop it.
But that's it. That's all they got. Like
Stop it. No, actually full disrespect for Jalen because I'm from New York. We could have got Donovan or DeJounte, and we got a point guard. Family fucking, bro. He's not doing nothing crazy, bro. He's not doing anything crazy with those cast of players, bro. Come on, fuck.
He's putting up 30 because RJ sucks now. What happened to RJ? Like, I need a 30 for 30 on where he went.
I told you where he went, bro. You think I'm friend? Demois is the feds. Demois is the feds. Demois is Woj for Gen Z. And what did Demois say? This man was at Ray's doing shots of Tito's. That's what happened.
Wait, really?
Bro, Google it, bro. Y'all think I'll be just making shit up, bro. If you put RJ Barrett Demois, it's gonna be he was at Ray's and Lower East Side doing shots with Julius Randle and Chloe Sevigny and blah blah blah, bro. He was getting
And Chloe Sevigny?
Hey, yo.
Just
Go ahead on Chloe. Chloe be in the mix, bro. I mean, truly, Chloe, if you know your downtown history, dog, Chloe be in the mix.
He's not. What's crazy is I'm laughing, but he's not capping.
That's like actual fact.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like y'all think I'm fronting. Google after this episode, everyone Google RJ Barrett Demois is gonna pop up. He was in the Lower East Side.
I never thought that we would get a Demois reference.
Bro, it's because Julius Randle is cool with the owners, so he was like, I'm gonna get lit too. Like,
wow.
I think we got it in there.
But that's why the Knicks suck. That's why the Knicks suck.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Oh man! All right, Kaz, we'll be back next week. We're gonna be strict. We're back next week. We're just gonna put it down. Put it down on the paper.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Steve, get us out of here, man.
Hey man, you just listened to the 89 Cavs, the best sports podcast in the world. May all your jump shots be wet and all your endeavors end up well. Stay up like a hard dick. You heard me.